Hello ladies and gentlemen, FrozenStag here, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer Faction Tournament. I was going to say the episode, but I completely forgot what episode it was. Welcome back to the Faction Tournament. Today's episode will feature probably 4 battles. I think that's what we did last time, and I think that worked quite well, and it gave us about an hour, so yeah, that worked quite well. If, of course, the battles go quicker or slower, then will depend on how many battles we get into the episode. But today, I'm aiming for 4 battles, so Khand versus Moria, which should be an interesting one. Doimroth versus Gondor. I'm checking my microphone's not too loud. There it is. No, it's okay. The Eastlings of Ruin versus Harad, which should be interesting. And finally, the Noldor of Eregion versus the Realm of Lothlorien. If we have a bit of time, maybe we get into the quarterfinals and narrow ourselves towards the end of the series. Because I am gunning towards the end. When I finish this faction tournament, it will be replaced with our Gondor campaign, which will lead to the Reunited Kingdom eventually. It will be replaced with Gondor, and it will take over this. Gondor will appear after this. Maybe not straight away, so I'm still waiting for a few files from the Gondor at War team, and who have obviously incorporated their new Reunited Kingdom script, which was a submod. But they obviously have now incorporated that submod into the Gondor at War submod, which I think is really good. And it will allow us to reform the Reunited Kingdom, which would be a very interesting part of that series. So Gondor will take its next place, and there is another series. Now, I am going to go to like 4 series a week, which is basically 4 episodes a week of each series. That's what I'm going to do. The episodes in length will be about an hour in length. The first episode will be about an hour and a half, and may have a bit of like, maybe a bit of like story at the very beginning of the first episode that I might like read out. I'm not going to worry too much about the intros, again, for copyright reason, because people can flag me for using audio and whatnot. And also for some of the like the ambient scenes you can see in the game, in the intros as well. I'll carry on for this, obviously, and of course for the Wessex series we've made, so I made them anyway. Apart from my main intro and outro, that would be it, really. I don't, obviously I could fancy up and spruce up my videos and episodes with lots of like different intros and stuff like that, and sitting down, spending about an hour or so writing down things and recording the voice lines and whatnot, and doing intros with cinematics. But that just takes so much time. I'd rather just sit there and play a campaign and just enjoy myself and have fun, rather than just doing loads of pre-production work. I'd rather just actually sit down and play the game. And this series that we've done with the faction tournament, and now I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to return to a faction tournament after this. This may just be a one-off, or maybe potentially I might return in the far future. If I'm particularly bored of wanting to come back, I might do. The option's there. But I think from this point on, we'll be moving on to campaigns. So we've got the 2 CK2 campaigns, which is still ongoing. Nothing's changing there. And we've got the Total War campaigns, which will be 2. And there is another Divide and Conquer one, which I will feature to you when I jump into the game. And I will talk a little bit about it, but we'll get into the video. So yeah, we'll start off with Khand, Moria, then we'll move down to Doimroth and Gondor, and then we'll do Rune, Harad, and then Eregion and Lothlorien, which should be quite interesting. A quick update then I thought I should do. With regards to the polls, yes, we're doing straw polls a bit more for the actual faction votes itself. So the faction votes, obviously, they'll be like for straw polls, and they'll be like, they have the polls that'll like decide what factions I play in this series, or how the campaign goes. But I will make use of the community tab in some way of doing sort of minor votes. So essentially, in this case, I've done a little vote here to decide on the time of day I upload my videos, because there's quite a lot of people that have subscribed and viewed the videos recently. So I figured I should do maybe a vote to see what people prefer for me to upload. So that's what I've done, and as you can see, most people are in favour of 9 AM uploads, which, upon thinking about it, yeah, that sounds like an idea. 9 AM is a good enough time for, I think, it gives the time, at least for UK time, it gives me the time for my videos to grow and whatnot throughout the day, rather than it coming up in the evening and whatnot. I did obviously give you the option to vote for abnormal options if you wanted to comment that, but I'm that seems just ridiculous. So 9 AM is the time, and I'm going to quickly work out as well, because obviously I know I have a lot of viewers from America and Australia, from lots of different time zones. So I'm going to have a quick look at tell you what the time zones will be for you, because I know some people might wonder. Some people aren't that familiar. I mean, I remember when I first did YouTube, I forgot time zones were even a thing, and was completely baffled. So if I was to start uploading my videos at 9 AM, so in Los Angeles and New York, So Los Angeles would be 1 in the morning, and New York would be 4 in the morning. So it is early, but my American viewers will obviously get to see the video straight away, almost from the moment you wake up. And for those Russian viewers, I know I have, because I've got comments from people that speak Russian, and my faction vote, I've got people that have voted from Russia, which is interesting. It's 12 o'clock for you guys, so for you Russians out there, feel free to join me there. Not time, yeah. And I wish you all the best with everything going on. That's right to Ukraine, really. Anyway, it's just everything. For people that are over in China, which I'm sure I get a few people, apart from maybe people perhaps hacking me. It's about the evening for you guys, so 5, 6 o'clock. So 5 o'clock in Hong Kong and 6 o'clock in Korea. So I know people probably do watch me there. In Japan, I think maybe an hour or so later or something like that. I don't know. And in Australia, it's about the same time. So it's a little bit later. It's at 8 o'clock. So people that my Australian viewers, I'm sure I have a few. It's about the evening for you guys. So it's not too late. And then the Americans, you'll get plenty of time. You'll wake up and all of a sudden it'll be there. So there's a bonus for you. I don't know why I mentioned that thing about Ukraine and Russia, but yeah. For the people that watch my channel over in Russia, then welcome, I guess. I don't know how the hell you're doing in there. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't been blacklisted, actually, over there. But yeah, whatever. Probably have VPNs, don't they? Anyway, let's just say I'm not against that. But yeah, for those watching me in Russia, brilliant. Anyway, so morning, 9 AM. Yep, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that idea, actually, yeah. Now, I have looked at my analytics, and it does seem like a lot of people watch my videos around the evening. But that's fine. I'd rather the video go up a bit earlier. I don't mind. It's fine. It doesn't make much difference to me. My videos are most of the time are scheduled anyway. So, that's fine. Anyway, let's jump in. I'll show you what faction we'll be playing as. And there it is. It didn't take that much longer. The Kingdom of Athelmore. We are returning to Ennard Wife. Now, about 6 months ago, you may recall a Ennard Wife campaign I did a while ago, which we actually died. Well, sort of my own sort of way. I decided to end the series, so I just wasn't really enjoying it. But I'm going to continue it with a bit of modding and trickery. I have changed the faction leader and faction heir to someone else. Tremakov and Donkai obviously died in the series, so I can't bring them back. They're dead, I'm afraid. So Athelmore will return as the Kingdom of Athelmore with a different starting position, and the units whatnot has changed. The White Wizard Saruman has returned, as well as Ugluk and Lurtz, his 2 fierce lieutenants, have also returned, and Isengard will be our main threat in that campaign. But I sort of want to lead it on to Dunland being the next one, and obviously the goal is to reform Athelmore itself. But obviously we start as just the petty Kingdom of Athelmore for now. Which the series itself would just be called the Kingdom of Athelmore, with the thumbnail and whatnot. Maybe I might change the name in-game, but it will just be the Kingdom of Athelmore. I might call it maybe the Remnants of Athelmore. Similar to what I did with Khazad-dûm. You may recall I did a different thumbnails for the first bit of the campaign, then the second bit of the campaign. So I might do that. We might do that. We may do like the Remnants of Athelmore and then the Kingdom of Athelmore in all its glory. So yeah, Athelmore will be returning as the sequel to our Ennard Wife campaign with a lot of cool stuff. Obviously go for units. We also will be using, because it makes it a little bit different, the Noldor of Eregion Submod, which is this one of course, hence the name change, and some of the files are changed. I would show you the files, but the game crashes every time I go to Custom Battles 2 campaign. But I will save it till the actual thing's done, because most of the stuff isn't finished yet anyway, so no me showing it. But yeah. Athelmore's next. I'm looking forward to it. So we've got a lot of units available to us. Leader and Billman, Dub Sheaf, we've got Cool Seed, some of the Ennard Wife units like the Marksman, Tick Recoil, Cross Centauri, which is just an amazing unit. Some Dub Sheaf Foresters, Marksman, Clan Heralds, your bodyguard, Cavalry, War Wagons, some catapults, some Markinian Backstoy, the Druiden Hunters and whatnot, and some of the Saraline Mercs. So yeah. We should have the War Wagon while we're here, and we can have a little look while we're there. But yes, I'm looking forward to it. We are returning to Athelmore, which I wanted to do, which is going to be the Ennard Wife sequel, which I promised many, well, just over 6 months ago. So I figured I should probably return to it. It's also because I've had this story in my head for ages about these sequel series, for about 6 months now. And I decided I'm going to put it down and put it to paper and put it to like make it, just create the series, and I'm gonna make it, and I want to do it for you because otherwise it's going on for months and months and months and years, and I'm going to forget about the whole story and idea, and I probably never will continue Ends Wife on. And I do want to carry it on. I want to do a sequel series. I want to carry it on, and that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, so that's coming soon. Not really sure when. Maybe quite soon. Depends how the modding goes. Because I'm doing a bit of a custom general editing now, so it shouldn't take too long. But we'll see how much detail and stuff I go into it. But that series, I suspect, will probably come around the Thursdays. So possibly I may build a hot seat announcement all around then. We'll see if we have any like vacant areas for the hot seat announcement for the hot seat. So yeah, essentially we'll go up on Thursdays. With regards to any other video, so like hot seat videos, poll videos, whatever, they're just replace and upload for that week. So I'm not going to do any more than 4 uploads. It will just be, so say you might not get a Wessex video or Jon Snow video because of maybe a fashion votes going up or something like that. So yeah. So yeah, we'll return to Athelmore, which I'm quite looking forward to. Anyway, we'll talk a bit about that in the campaign. But anyway, we've set up the armies. So we got the Varys of Khand, Varys nobles being the main bodyguard, and you got a few infantry here. Some of the dwarfs here, Oricani warriors. They got the Shikshia Storm Riders. I don't know if that's right. Shikshia Storm Riders, I think. I don't know. A bunch of cavalry and mercs. As for the goblins, then you got their bodyguard. And they did have 2 spare units, so I put in some black pit units for them to beef them up a bit. Because they are going up against a lot of cavalry. So it'll be interesting to see how the goblins get on here. Right, let's do this. So yeah, I'll talk a bit about the story, but essentially Saruman wasn't killed off at the end. So Saruman has returned with some mad magic, and he's also resurrected... We're going to also say that Lurtz didn't quite die. He actually was wounded quite severely and actually escaped off the battlefield. And as for Ugluk, I don't remember what happened to him, actually. I think he survived. But we'll say that Ugluk returned. And the battle you saw at the end of this series, which I will link for you guys so you know what you're getting into. The battle that did happen at the end where Trimac died will be a battle that I'm going to say happened a lot later in the campaign. We defeated Isengard and basically created a kingdom.
No one show me an enemy worthy of my sword. Just kill them, lads.
Man, a few words. So yeah, so basically Don Kaif obviously died. Gan buried Gan so he can return. Was wounded in battle, so he didn't quite die. He survived and escaped. So he's alive still. And some of the generals that you saw will return, but I'm going to give them new bodyguards and maybe their own little stories. So these are the Storm Riders, wrong one. They're Philani War Wagons, which I think they're really cool. They throw javelins and they're quite interesting battle. I'm not that keen on the javelins personally in game, and chariots again were very much a Rome 1 thing. But I do quite like them. I think it's going to be interesting to see them on the battlefield when we play as them. Because when we did End Wife before, we didn't quite do a lot of the scripts. Unfortunately, Isengard took up a lot of our time because they just kept attacking us. It came out of nowhere and suddenly it attacked us, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So unfortunately, we didn't do a lot of the script. We didn't really fight Dunland that much. But I've moved on the time period a bit as well. So we've moved ahead a few years, which is just the changes I've made just for End Wife itself. I haven't edited any other ages for any other characters. I'm not really bothered about that. That's just such a minor thing. And also the addition of the Noldor of Eregion should very much make the End Wife region very interesting. And should the Noldor be a threat to us, it will be quite an interesting battle. Yeah. Anyway, so look at the units, and shall we? We have got the Wind Riders of Khand, sorry. The Varric Lancers, which look smashing. They've got the Varric Horse Archers, which look very Mongolian in their attire. I love it. The Ushishia Storm Riders, and I think are those women? Don't know. Let's see what it says. No. Like women though. At the back here you got your Warlord's Guard, which is an Eregion unit here, very armor piercing, strike infantry. You got some Nomad Warriors, you got your Oricani Warriors, dwarfs of Oricani have arrived, which I love the addition of the Oricani, it's a cool idea. Faroon Merkson, you got the Varric Bowmen as well. Baron Hunters, Horrendor Mercenaries. Oh, and I just see there. The Varric Nobles looking very, very nice. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That design just looks absolutely smashing. I must say, I said smashing a few times, didn't I? The Varric Swordsman. Some Nomad Axeman at the back here. Your Steppe Tribesman, which is a very basic unit. Rubbish unit, really. The Baron Raiders on the horses. The Warlord's Cataphract Archers. And the Cataphracts at the back here, looking very almost Byzantium in their style. Nomad Horsemen, and finally the Marauders, which look pretty neat in there with their tattoos and their arms and chest. So this is quite an interesting battle, because quite often you never ever see can fight Moria. They're miles away from each other, and they actually can fight Moria. It's such an interesting idea, I think. Your Azog's Defilers at the back there, which look awesome. Some normal wargs there. Some Mountain Orc Hunters, which are armor piercing. Again, the charging that might happen from might win in this battle, but we shall see. You got the Mountain Uruks, which look at the size of their swords, they're huge. Got some Snagger units and some Goblins, some Black Pit units here. Got a lot of them hiding, so it's hard to... Yeah, some Black Pit crossbows. Got some more of the crossbows. Some skirmishes there. Some more halberds from the Blackbeard. Blackbeard. Oh dear. More Goblin Snagger Archers, I think. And Trolls again, which should be the highlight of the one winning. Obviously, we had the Balrog last time around, but the Balrog isn't available in Moria's roster unless you use the Eurocovices. Unless you've I didn't know you don't get the Balrog at all, do you? I think it's just a unit that spawns in when you play as dwarves. So there's some more wargs there, and you got the wargs on their own. Let's jump into it. See how this goes. Maybe hear a bit of copyrighted end-wipe music. That was one thing I remember from that series. Getting the music was copyrighted like hell. It may be a good idea to maybe look at possibly getting the YouTube copyright thing, music thing. But we'll see. We'll see, really. But yeah, ModDB, so the DAC version 5 of ModDB is now it's on ModDB. And I think the version I used for Endworth campaign before was the... what's it called?
Men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Yeah, we've left. What if you can see him actually leave? No, it's Spanish. Off the face of the earth. Forces of Moria moving to battle. I think the Varric horse archers sort of moving in, so there's... Yeah, they are. Love the Mongolian look of these guys are great. And it's just an interesting, like, people can. Like, you don't hear much. They're hardly mentioned in the books. I find that you get people that aren't talked about much in the books are the more interesting ones. Oh, that's a lot of poison there. Jesus. The Varric nobles are in, who of course can fire their archers. Did I, no I didn't. I was going to give them the Flame Wrangler, but I thought that was the Wall Scouts about to go against the Raiders, which is interesting decision there. They can fire missiles. The archers are going in, whacking the goblins a lot here, which has already got a lot of kills. I think the skirmish is about to fire their javelins. Just seem to be skirmishing right now. Nothing seems to be going on that much. Trolls are about to charge in. That'll be an interesting one when they go in. Crossbows going in. Oh, here we go. The main battle goes in. And the trolls have gone right in against the Farum Mercs there. And the Oricon, the dwarfs, against their hated enemy. I forget how small the Snagger are in comparison to humans. The goblins are quite small. Oh, here we go. Oh, the crash of men go straight in. Yeah, the cavalry I think is going to really help Hand out here because they just have such good cavalry. Oh, the chariots knocked over a few people. Black Pit are in. And the dwarfs of the Oricani come in to fight against the hate enemies. I don't know who the hate enemies of the Oricani would be. Probably the probably Rune, I guess, actually. There aren't many orcs to the east, are they? A lot of and the Varric Lancers going in. Such a cool battle. Well, I'm quite looking forward to, of course, jumping in with some campaigns soon. Some with Total War, because Endwise should be quite fun. What's going on over here? Got some Nomad Horsemen fighting some War Scouts. It'll be fun doing with some of the campaigns, because I just generally miss doing Total War campaigns for a bit. So I'm doing modding and whatnot, but I haven't really... I'd really rather play campaigns, to be honest. The fighters that charge the back by the Cataphracts, I don't think they're winning that. Yeah, definitely not winning that battle. Again, can have some good horse archers, a good cavalry. Which I think is really going to help, and the morale's going to be rubbish. Because the goblins aren't that great. Against Mordor, though, that could be an interesting fight for Can, if they can beat them, which I think is likely. Oh, what's going on here? Mountain Urks are going in against the Marauders. That's a done deal, that one. Getting shot at, but they're going in. These guys won't break. No, they're very good armies. If they would actually hit them, their enemies, and they might win. What are they doing? Banner carrier's really getting to his battle there. God, the Banner of Sauron there. Oh, he's dead. I don't know what they're doing. Ooh, Marauders look really nice. Oh, the Goblin Banner chasing some Wayne Riders? He's in Wayne Riders for some reason. Horrible Mercs just chasing them off the field. They beat the Nomad Horsemen just to run them down, I think. Again, the cavalry really helps Canned out. Blackbit crossbows against the Mercs here. Don't know how that will go. Probably not very well at all, because they've got crossbows versus axes. Oh, they chase the Cataphracts off. It seems a lot of the goblins have died more than... But then again, yeah, I don't know, it could go either way. Depends who you can kill the general first, that'll help. Oh, they're about to charge into the goblins out. I don't think they're going to win that. A lot of the Varrogs there. They're off.
For the moment, the fortune of
Oh god. That's a lot of Candace forces coming their way.
The enemy general flees like the coward he
I think
is.
the goblins just lost their general. I think that they can have won this one actually, yeah. The cavalry just outrun them completely. Got a lot of forces here, but when they charge in, they're all rout eventually. And the Cataphracts are straight in there. Oh dear. Because I'm halberds, but I think no, they're off. They're on their way. They're on their way out, unfortunately. Mariners are routing, that's not very good for them, is it? Uruk Overseers are off as well, that's telling you something. Yeah. Can won that one, I'm quite surprised. He only lost 600 men and wiped out the entire Moira. Had they had the Balrog, well, even then the Trolls didn't stand a chance at all. They died very quickly. So even the Trolls died, and then of course, Shagdush, yeah, just didn't do very well at all. Yeah, Can just really yeah, I'm not not too surprised. I think maybe they had the Balrog, potentially it might have gone a different way, but again, Can have so many good cavalry that I think let them that win really. So next after Can, so Can they're going up against Mordor next, which could go quite interestingly. It might be a similar situation where Can win because of the cavalry, but we shall see. Next is Dor Amroth and Gondor, which will be quite interesting. So let's set that one up, shall we? Again, should be quite an interesting battle with Gondor and them. We go to morning for a change. We did that before. Just grab some AFA. I don't know. Tell you what, we'll grab the continue to show off more of the high elder archers. The units. Darum's already there, so we can already get them out. Royal Swan Guard is their bodyguard, so we just chuck in a load of that and see what we're left with. Oh no, that's it apparently. That's exactly it, perfectly. That's perfect. So again, Darum's are good cavalry, so I'm interested to see how Gondor fare against them. Oh, we need to up the money a bit. Chuck Gondor in. I don't know, I'm going northern for some reason. And then Gondor bodyguard, you guys. Again, Gondor have a lot of good infantry, that's what might help them here. Let's have a look at what's Nath, and then maybe we'll take some other ones out. Merthian Archers. Not massively interesting. I'm not too worried about the Horrendor Mercenaries, but let's see, let's have a look. So we got the Territorial Guardsmen, not very good. Golden Militia, so not massively amazing. Amphalos Python could be interesting to see in the battlefield. I might take the Amphalos out and put the Gondor Militia in because they're quite good, and then we'll take you guys. Yeah. So yeah, we got some Captain Bodyguard, Lambden Clansmen, Marines, Spearmen, and quite a decent Gondor troops there. Alright, that's it. Let's go. I'm going to show off the Silver Guard while we're at it. Let's begin. This should be quite easy. Well, it should be quite easy. Well, I'm not playing the battle, but... it should be quite interesting, is the words I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm keen to get this series over and done with, because obviously I want to move on to Gondor. And I want to move on to, of course, the End 5 campaign as well. Which, because the CK2 stuff, I love CK2, don't get me wrong, but CK2 goes on for ages. Like, the Jon Snow thing, I haven't even started. I've finished my Jon Snow campaign already, and I've just got the videos that are pre-recorded. But I haven't even started the Targaryen Dynasty yet, and I already know it's going to go on for ages, which is my plan. As for Wessex, that could go on for ages as well, because I've been taking over all of... I've only got England and Jerusalem. I've still got loads and loads of stuff to conquer, so... yeah, we'll see how that goes. These are Silver Guard of High Elves of... oh yeah, I renamed the factions, so some of the factions might be different. Not these, not them. But I renamed these guys the High Elves in Large and Linden because it sounds more official rather than the High Elves. Which you'll notice I might have gone through and changed a few of the names, but that's for my... because I am using this build of Divide and Conquer the mod and its wife. So I've gone through and changed a few of the faction names to names that I just think are more interesting than just what they were. Because I like that. High Elves, these guys Silver Guard are really cool though. Twin Squads from Peter's right to be called the best warriors around. Yeah, such a cool unit. Right, we'll shut these guys out the back of the map, and they will depart the battlefield. Love that little thing for the High Elves, so cool. Let's have a look at the Knights of Dor Amroth, which we have seen before, so I'm not going to spend too long on these guys. Knights of the Tear of Ire. Actually, no, we haven't seen Gondor though, have we? But we'll have a little look through. So there's the Knights of Felond, or Eflond, or Eflond, I don't know. And Merthian Guardsmen, Mini C4 Guardians. Look at those guys. Look at them. Oh, fantastic. Got the Seawood Footmen, Horrendor Mercenaries, the Nimrodor Mariners, Horrendor Mercs, the Ambrothian Pikemen. Be interested to see how they perform today. Ambrothian Archers. The Terrifier Wardens, which look great, and the bodyguard being New Royal Swan Guard, which I think is 1032. Is that slightly better than the actual Knights of this thingy? It's not actually 1033. Charge bonus 15. Oh, they have a slightly better charge bonus, but less defense. Okay. Yeah, that's what. That's a slight difference there. Not a massive amount, but that's the Knights of the Royal Swan Guard at the back there. Coastal Wardens, Terrifier, we saw those guys. Seawood Spearmen, good defense, those guys. We got the Haven Guard, which I think look really cool. The Talon Knights, the Gondor Militia, and then the Knights of the Silver Swan, looking absolutely superb. Which are in Gondor at war, thank God, thank the gods. Seawood Lancers and Gondor Cavalry Militia. Personally, I think Dor Amroth's a cool faction, so even though I'm playing the sub one that removes Dor Amroth, I still think they are a cool faction. And if you want to play a faction that isn't entirely, isn't of course like, if you want to play a faction that you sort of want to play near Gondor and focus on the south, you can do that. Whereas Gondor, of course, focuses on the east, the south, and everything. I think for a campaign, Gondor's going to be quite fun, but Dor Amroth's a nice faction, I think, if you just want to focus on a particular region of Middle-earth, which is in the southern areas, rather than having to fight Mordor, maybe helping Gondor some extent. But anyway, we'll have a look at Gondor, which is a faction we shall be playing quite soon, when this ends. Of course, some of the units you'll see today in the Gondor roster is going to be, some of them are quite different to what you see in Gondor at War, so we'll obviously explore them. But these are the Gondor, it's got standard Gondor Knights. Yeah, we'll start here. So you got the Wardens of the White, is it the Wardens of the White Tower? Yeah, Wardens of the White Tower. Thanks a lot. I don't know how I remember that off by heart, to be honest. Medieval Guardians, you got some Gondor Spearmen. You got some of the Filian Rangers here. You got the Guards of Skilliath, yeah. You got some Gondor Militia at the back here. You got your Captain's Bodyguard, it's like this big Spearman unit, basically. Got the Blackroot Vale Archers. You've got some, is that Fountain Guard? Yes, it is. Fountain Guard, which looks nice. The Osgiliath Veterans, who have a different model in the Gondor War, but essentially when you upgrade them, they get like better armor and whatnot. Got the Numinas Guards, or the Sons of Numenor, sorry. I'm doing this all by my head, it's not bad. You've got Gondor Archers, and you've got the Libellan... No. Yes. Is it Libellan Marines? I think so. I might be wrong. Got the Lamelin Clansmen here, I know them. I recognise that unit. I think there's... Yeah, Libellan Marines, yes, yeah, we got the anchor. Some more of the... Christ's sake, what name is Citadel Guard, I think it is, yeah. Moving on to the Lost Notch Axemen. You've got the Penrith Cavalry, and you've got some of the Gondor Militia Cavalry. So, yeah. Let's see who wins the day, because this will be quite an interesting little fight.
Our men are fleeing the battle. Rally them.
Yes, I'm aware. Now, the Filian Rangers have very good range, so I think they'll be interesting to see how they do. But we'll also see how well the Gondor does, but they're already starting to fire. Oh, they've got shot at by the Filian Archers, though. The Osgiliath Veterans are getting in. Yeah, very interesting to see a fight against Diamroth. So I did have an idea maybe doing the Gondor series, but having Diamroth as a antagonist to us. But no, I had a look at the Gondor War submod. Saw the Reunited Kingdom submod as well, and I thought, yeah, we're doing that. And I thought it'd be quite an interesting little fun story to just focus on Gondor rather than worrying about Diamroth as well. Will come the Knights of the Terrifier going straight in there. And then Road Pikemen are going in first. Oh, here come the Knights, the Royal Swan Guard, who have just stood there for some reason. And instead of charging, have just done that, apparently. Right, anyway. They're going in against the... Oh, no, they fought better off when they saw the spears. Let's charge there against the Marines. And the battle begins. The Knights, the Gondor Civil War almost we're having. Oh, Penrith Cavalry going in. See if they can catch them. They did. Well, that guy just got murked. They're going for the Haven Guards? Interesting. We've got a few guys over here. Some Wardens of the White Tower against the Medieval Guardians and the Seaward Spearmen. It's not looked to be a favourable thing there. Gondor Cavalry getting murked by the Seaward Lancers. Oh, well, look at the Knights of the Silver Swan. Oh, that's going to be a charge and a half. Oh, 160. And there was 100 and... Oh, my God. 60 remain. They lost 100 guys in that single charge. And already wavering as well. My goodness. Gondor Cavalry Militia's going in. They got their own version. 151 the Gondor Infantry. Better armor, so they might not die that quickly. No, they haven't lost that many men. Medieval Guardians against the Knights of the Silver Swan. That could be an interesting mix-up. Ooh. No, good armor though, so we take a lot to take out the Knights of the Silver Swan, but that guy just went down. Captain's Bodyguard are in there. What a chaotic fight. The Knights. Oh, who's over there? Oh, the Wardens of the White Tower, I think, are going to die. They have completely encircled by the pretty good armies. Look at the Tower Knights. God, look at them amazing units. Yeah, the Wardens of the White Tower are completely encircled. They're not getting out of that one. Guards of Skilliath against Pikes, though. How's that going? Yeah, getting the upper hand against them, it seems. Small archers firing off in the distance. Knights of the Tier of Io preparing for, I don't know, maybe attack cavalry charge potentially. Yeah, they've killed a lot more Gondor actually, which is interesting. Again, I think the cavalry is definitely helping.
Enemy general
Oh,
lies
he just
dead.
got killed.
That'll teach him to ride to war on a pony.
Oh, Gondor's general has died. That's quite the blow there. Lies in Diarmor's favour for now. Oh god, I see another Knight of the Silver Swan charge. It's a Lost Arch Axeman. Oh, that's going to be a blow and a half. Oh, I think a lot of guys just died there. And the Gondor cavalry just charging as well. Oh no. I think Gondor is not doing too favourable today. Diarmor continuing to earn their right of passage to Divide and Conquer version 6, I think. Phantom Guard against the Royal Swan Guard. That's an interesting fight. There are generals in there as well. If they can not escape. I don't know. Still quite an even match battle. I mean, yeah, more people from Gondor have died, but they haven't quite died yet. Well, Knights of Tier just went in. They're not very charging cavalry in Tier They're just good at, like, oh no, wrong one. They do have a decent amount of charge, but they're more like, they carry their maces and you see them a lot more. Volley! Here the archers back here. Yeah, got the Terrifier Knight. The Warden of the White Tower completely screwed. They're making a good like defense. They're holding off very well. Oh dear. Yeah. Wasn't much of a charge there. Oh, Fatling Guard's still not done. Oh, Royal Swan Guard, only 2 left. Oh dear. And the Gondor Cavalry just came in to help, and so did the Seaward Lancers, my god. But the Fountain Guard are still, I think, attacking? Haven Guard coming to meet them, though. Against the Fountain Guard, interesting matchup. It's so rare to see these guys fight against each other, really. It really is. It's cool, though. Well, what's going on here? Another charge, then. Into the Billion Rangers, who just got utterly annihilated there. Yep, they're gone. Blackroot Vale are fighting on. Where's your skilly veterans? Oh, here they are. Holding them back with the archers. Volley! There's a lot of cool units, because it's obviously got the Reunited Kingdom involved with, of course, Gondor. There's a lot of cool stuff going on with them. So you've got a few units you can recruit that, like from doing units and whatnot, which is quite cool. So some time to see for a bit.
Our ally lies dead.
Oh, Diarmroth, the captain just died. But I think Diarmroth have won this. Yeah, look how many men they've got on the field, and compared to Gondor, they're dead. Citadel Guard fighting on now. Yeah, they fought hard Gondor, but Diarmroth have still won it, I'm afraid. Poor Gondor. I'm sorry, Maverick, if you're watching. Gondor fanatic, that guy. Phantom Guard still fighting on over here. What are the stats of Phantom Guard? Oh, not massive, actually. I thought the Phantom Guard would be much better stats, really, because they're quite, you know, interesting. But obviously not. Orthian Rangers, they're going to be dead. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. Citadel Guard are off, I think. Apart from these guys fighting on whoever that is. Oh, the Sons of Numenor, I think they can't be broken, can they? Nope. Is it same with the Phantom Guard? Nope, so they're fight to the death. Yes, the Citadel Guard, Fountain Guard will fight to... Oh, not Citadel Guard. Sons of Numenor, sorry. We're in time 6-6 victory is over. And the Sons of Numenor slowly falling down, going down. There's still quite a lot of them left, actually. They're all clustered together. Fountain Guard are still fighting on. Sons of Numenor try to escape, I think. Oh. One guy made it out. The Fountain Guard have now died and it's just him left. Oh, I think him and a few other guys. Where's he going? Looks like a duel with that guy. But no, he died. That's it. Dolarmoth have won. No, Captain Neron. So Dolarmoth have won that one. We shall change that immediately then. There you go. Dolarmoth will go up against Ered Luin next, which is a very interesting match. Interesting choice. So next will be Eastlings of Rune. We're running out of time actually, surprisingly, but we'll see how long the next two battles go on for. Next is Ered Luin, not Ered Luin, Eastlings versus Harad, which should be an interesting fight. Yeah, I'm trying to see how they do. Right, let's jump into it. Oh, not late. We're going to afternoon now, I think. Midday, sorry. Not quite, afternoon. Okay, so let's do... I don't know. I'll run out of units to showcase, so I'm just sticking the... Oh, the Shadow Knights are pretty cool. Right. So... Yeah, Rune Harad, yeah. Make sure I was right. Didn't say, yeah, we did Rune Harad and I've done the wrong one. Right. Select the army to battle. Okay, exactly right, perfect. That's so cool. Right. And then we do Harad. Oh, there you go, right there. Right in front of me. Right then. Black Snake Guard being their bodyguard, and then we just go through chucking a load of people, and then see how far we get. See how the Mumakil do. I was doing some test runs actually for the Gondor War campaign. Who's better? Saffron or Haradrim? Saffron's better. I'll take that one. There you go. Let's do it. So the test runs I did, I was doing a bit of test runs with Gondor at War, and I fought up against Mumakil just for a bit of fun, and I was utterly astonished how deadly the Mumakil was, and I nearly lost the battle completely because the Mumakil was just so powerful. Sometimes when they do die quite easily, but when they do that stomping charge thing, or when they do like that stomp thing, the ground pound, or whatever it is, they just utterly destroy everyone on their side. It's just so devastating. It kills so many guys, and oh my god. These are the Shadow Knights, which are easily one of my favourite units for Dol Guldur. They look so cool. They're so runic inspired, but I love the silver of the runic. The silver is just so like cool. That's so cool. Like silvery looking Eastlings, it's just such an interesting little design that I quite like. Alright, farewell, my friends. Let's take a look at the units in before us. So obviously we had a look at them before. But of course you have Rune with the Baron Raiders here, the Loki in its rim, the heavy cavalry. Daratai Clansmen, you got the Loki Sion Rim, who can throw, I think they throw javelins today? No, they just have big spears. The Daratai Warriors of the Daratai Clan, Udej Marines, who fire their fire bombs, we shall see a bit of that. I thought Udej Marines had more the Eastling style helmets, but it seems only some of them do. Interesting. The Loki Flag Rim, here have the maces. We got the... Yeah, I've seen those guys. Udej Marines, hope we see a bit of their fire bombs in action. Daratai Crossbows, Loki Gamp Rim and their pikes/spears. You've got the Balchoff Tribesmen, Balrun Hunters, the Farun Mercenaries. The Loki Narim, which are a very good arch unit there. For Rune. The Dragon Wrath Guildmen, who will dual wield their swords, which is very cool. Aralad Dragon Regard, not looking too bad. Baltroff Spearman again. And you got the Surit Chariots, the Aralad Dragon Riders, and where's the Bodyguard? There it is. And of course the Loki Room Bodyguard looking smashing. Moving in onto Harad then, you've got a lot of units then. You got all the various different tribes, Serpent Guard there, Serpent Guard Archers. Some more general Haradrim units we see a lot of in the films. Trollman Champions looking deadly as whatever. Some Hishari Shadows down there. I think that's the sword one. Trollmen Champions, no, not Champions, Trollmen Warriors back there. There's some more of the Hishari Shadows. More Pikes. Some Far Room Mercs there. Some more of the Trollmen looking very cool. Some of the Muhad there. Horrible Mercenaries, more Haradrim, Serpent Bladesmen, and the Black Snake Guard. Yeah, look pretty neat. I love their face mask. It's very like Persian in their design. Some Camel Riders from the Muhad, and some more horses, as well as the famous Muakil looking. It's amazing. Right. Interesting fight. Harad and Rune never really fight each other, but in this situation, it'd be quite interesting to see what they do.
Only half our force remains.
Half our force remains. Alright, Orc-man. The Baron Raiders move in, preparing to fire their volleys.
And are becoming tired.
Alright, Mr. Orc. Shush. All the Shari Shadows going straight against the Udage Marines, see if we can get the fire bombs out. They better hurry up though, because if they faff about, they're going to lose the opportunity to fire their bombs. More of the Shari Blades, obviously targeting them, because they know they're going to get their bombs out. Oh, where'd those goes? No. No, that's the Narum. Let's get your bombs out, lads. Come on. Get your bombs out. That's so weird. Get your bombs out. Okay, the more kill. No. Okay, fine. We're going to play a rune campaign, you see that, I suppose. Fine. Oh, the Loki Scion Rim are going straight in there. Oh, here come the Muakil going straight up against the Baron Raiders. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's all over. It's all over for them. Oh, my God. I love the Muakil so much. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's that thing I told you about. They do that. They just die instantly. Look at that. 29 men. They kill 30 instantaneously, which is fascinating. Sovereign Rawman comes into Daratai. Interesting matchup. Let's see them in action then. I love the sounds of Harad and Rune, like the eastern sounds. So cool. Again, hardly ever spoken about in the books, but they're just so cool. Oh, what are Udage Marines up to? Gonna fire their bombs? Yes, they are. Come on. Get those bombs off. Come on, stop dying and throw your bombs. Everyone's fighting. Everyone's running away. Harad have just made this very interesting with the addition of their Muakil, which they've just decimated so many people. Oh dear. The Eastlings just getting murdered. The Marines are going to fire their bombs. They're just going to stand there and just look at the scenery and think, oh, well, we could throw our bombs. But actually, do you know what? Sod it. Let's just wander off in that direction. Anyway, let's have a look at the actual battlefield then, shall we? Sovereign Lancers against them. Trollman Hunters in there against the Pikes. Shari Shadows there against Farum Mercs. Dragon Wrath's Guildmen going against the Champions. Quite an interesting fight there. Some more of the Aralad coming in. So it seems Rune lost quite a lot of people so far. Chariots are in. We can't do too well though. It's getting stabbed at. Let's have a look at the Muakil. Oh, they've lost a few actually. They just sort of. That's the thing with Muakil. They're very cool, but they just stand there and do nothing, and then they just eventually die. What have we got? Oh, they fire their bombs. Oh, they're firing their bombs. Oh, please, another. Give me another volley. That's what's killing them. Oh, that's so cool. I love the bombs. Oh, the Muhad Beastmasters come in to save the Muakil. One left. They die so easily in Mumma, which is such a shame. They got javelins actually, that's quite interesting. And the crossbows. They're gonna fight the... Oh no. It's gonna be execution. Oh, so sad. Yeah, execution. That's like an all 66 moment. I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave. Just blast them. Oh dear, but look at that. The charred corpses of the Mumma, which is such a sad sight to see, but... Interesting. Still, the battle's not over yet. Far row mercs against the Trollman, warriors, and the Shari. I love that sound. That Haradrim sound is just so nostalgic for me as a film viewer.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Tribes are in. Hello, them. I love Rune, that's so cool. Such a cool faction. The Empire Rune submod, for those who haven't seen it, is such a cool submod. Izzy did the campaign and it's actually so cool. And if I ever do play as Rune one day, then I probably will use that submod. Hopefully it might be updated a bit since whenever I get around to it, but we'll have to see. UDS Marines down 2. There's not the UDS Marines are cool, but they armor piercing, but their stats aren't that great, apart from the fact they can throw the bombs. So they don't do a lot of damage, unfortunately. Compared to the Nazhai, I can tell you that is a whole other thing. So it seems, I think, Rune have lost. Yep. And the death of their general, I think Rune have definitely just lost this battle. Look at their bows, they look pretty cool, don't they? Unrelated note, but look at their bows. Oh, and the Black Snake Guard are in. Oh dear, that's them off. Any units still fighting on? I think that is... Yep. Yeah, Rune lost. Harad lost 1,000 guys, but they did quite well, I'm surprised, really, because I thought Rune might do quite well, but no. I think the Mumma kill turns up and that really messed them up. Did not help at all. But yeah, Harad won. Nice. That's quite interesting. Yeah, so Harad's Mumma kill definitely helped turn the tide. So Harad win, and now Harad will face the Northern Dunedain, which will be interesting. See how they go on. Next one then is Noldor of Eregion Submod, which will be the last battle of this episode, and then we'll wrap things up, which might go a little bit longer than an hour, but that's fine. It's all fun. Why not? Very hard. We go to afternoon now. Grassy plain, and let's chuck in. Let's get a, just get take some of the. Have a look at the Ethelweird Horse Guards, or it's not how you pronounce it, but I don't care. Anyway. We did an Noldor. Actually, no, we do Lothlorien. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Give us a chance, Precious. Give us a chance. Anyway, so the Elberoth Sentinels is bodyguard, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Loren Sentries, Gerfanen, Yavanna's chosen. Sentinels of Karen Amroth. Karen Amroth used to be a settlement, actually, for Lothlorien a long time ago, before they changed it and moved it around. Galadhrim Swordsmen, Galadhrim Guards, Lorien Archers, Lothlorien Marsh Wardens. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got Elberoth already. Gervaleg, very cool unit. Galadhrim Archers. The Barrier Iron Ningalife, which I think is the unit you get if you reject the alliance, but yeah, they look very cool. Herthebin, Lothlorien Wardens, and now we look at the. Let's look at, because we go up against this. We know how powerful Eregion are. So let's get in some good units, and then from. I'm chucking the archers as well. There you go. There we go. Gives us a bit of a chance against the Noldor of Eregion. Now we're trying to avoid, if I can, give them their too many of the high elven units. So I know their bodyguard is the Royal Sentinel. So we set up that. I'm gonna go through only units that are available that are their new roster. So the Osnafield Champions, Guardians of Eregion, Eregion Warriors, Avengers, Captain America there, looking proud. Again, these units you can get with high elves, but they're so shared, so it's hard to say. So Pikemen, Moon Guard, Royal Noldorin Guard. So we got the Royal Sentinels already. Marsh Wardens. We'll come back to that. Gilgalad's company's a lot bigger. Storm Guard, that's a new unit. Feanorin Lancers. Gwyfi Rakir Knights. Osnafield Rangers, and the Silver Guard. And chuck in some dwarfs, why not? We'll go for a few elven units then. I guess we'll go for the... Yeah, I think they're just such a powerful faction. That's why they're so good at the game. 2-0, yeah, that'll do. Could fit the Rookwen in, but I think that's fine. That's enough for the Noldor. They're already they're already so powerful. Which I probably would have played as them. Yeah, obviously the vote's quite interesting enough to show it when I do the campaign. But I wouldn't have said no to playing the elves. Another thing I'd like to do, maybe a co-op series again. It's been such a long time since I've done a co-op series. I did one with Waffle some years ago. I played as a High Elf, he plays Bree. Which was fun. But I think the whole co-op series we did could be better had we just sat down together and played the thing. Like, did the turns one after the other and just sat in the call together. And actually chatted a bit more. But I haven't spoke to Waffle in ages now. I don't even know if he even has Discord anymore because I haven't seen him in a while. He was on my old Discord before the Great Purge. So I don't know what happened to him. But if not, I'll chat to someone else to see if I maybe do a co-op series with someone else. Maybe Easy, potentially. I could. Yeah, he's like massive amount of subscribers, but I could always post the idea. I am on speaking terms with Izzy, so I could ask him, see what he thinks. He's probably busy, but I could post the idea. I'm sure many of you will like that. Or we could do some other like co-op stuff with some other YouTubers, but we'll see. Izzy's like springs to mind because of how popular he is, and also because generally Izzy's quite a cool guy. And some of his campaigns are really good, and I don't watch them like religiously, I would say. But I do now and again tune to a few of his episodes and think, oh, that's quite fun. Just watch a bit of that for a minute while I'm just having my breakfast. So yeah, so maybe I could let Izzy know, maybe possibly do a co-op series. I'm quite cool. My idea would be like a hot seat campaign, with the hot seat submod, of course. With us playing as the two factions as allies together. I'd rather not fight against each other. I think I don't really like doing that in my co-op series. It's a co-op series, you should really just play together rather than just like attack each other. So I'd be in favour of perhaps instead of doing that, just doing a series where we fight together against the enemy and whatnot, the AI and stuff like that. But we'll see. Izzy springs to mind also because generally I've spoken to him before. Like he's in my Discord, I know who he is. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I know Izzy has a lot on his plate these days, but yeah, and I just asking him, I think would just be a really good idea. Me and him could definitely make an entertaining co-op series, I think. Elder Sentinels. We did bond over a game of Among Us once, a while ago now. Let's go for the Eregion. You've seen them all before, but we'll have another look. Look at them. Oh, so cool. I suspect we'll be seeing this unit quite a lot in the... Oh yeah, I renamed to the Noldor Kingdom of Eregion. Noldor of Eregion, I thought, makes sense, but you also have the High Elves, who are also Noldor, so I just went with the Noldor Kingdom of Eregion, because, yeah, fine. I could always just take out the Noldor bit completely, but the Noldor's kind of like a cool little bit, because they are Noldor, they're not like realms of Lindon and larger, they are primarily the Noldor, so, yeah. So that's why I just put the Noldor. Gillad's company then, because we're a lot bigger of an army, which is quite bigger of a unit, which is quite cool. Stormguard there? Nah, we'll find out when we get to the battle. More of the beautiful looking units. Again, Fingon's outdone himself is just absolutely fantastic. The units look fantastic. The Submod story is pretty cool. It's very much a fan fiction, so like for those people that wouldn't like fan fiction stuff, like the remnants of the Sons of Celebrimble returning, then you wouldn't like it. But for me, I just absolutely love it. And there's these Sons to Fall in there. I think it's such a cool story. It's such an interesting faction. There's so many cool events. It's not just a faction just shoved into the game, like how the Minas Morgul and Baltrog tribe submod is. There's generally actually something going on, and under the events of scripts, and I think it's really cool. And it makes it just way more interesting than just a faction that's been put into the game with nothing, no events, nothing, just they're there to fight whoever, and that's that. Which those kind of factions are cool, but again, some events and faction stuff, like faction events, so cool. Yes, I know. And Stormguard are marching in, about to release the arrows. Go on then, lads, give me your shots. Again, the very accurate arrows. Oh, let's kill a bunch of those guys.
We've lost half of our men.
But I say what? Let's see how this goes. Eregion warriors are marching in. We get the javelins off. That's going to be a hell of a blow against them, I think. But yeah, there's other YouTubers I can ask to do. Garwin, I can ask him to do a thing. Possibly Ligzard that stretch, but I don't really know Ligzard that well. Garwin, I know because he keeps promoting his videos in my YouTube, my Discord server, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. I have no issues with that. If he wants to promote it, go for it. I probably use his Discord to promote stuff as well. And the Galafron guards are in. Didn't get their javelins off, unfortunately. Oh, look at those elves. Oh, look at that. Look at the speed of the Galafron swordsman charging against the Eregion pike. Oh, maybe that's not a good idea. Lauren scouts can. Oh, that's going to go badly for them. Yeah, as suspected, Lothlorion's lost a lot more men than I thought that would be the case. The Ents are going in now. Yeah, fighting an Noldor in my Endwipe campaign, which might be a goal for a bit of fun, but could also be devastating because look how powerful these guys are against their own elves as well. Like Jesus Christ, my faction's Endwipe would just get wiped off the floor. Which I have had some messages from viewers saying that they have managed to beat the Eregion as like Dunland or Endwipe, which is interesting. Dunland I can believe. Endwipe is a whole other thing. I don't know where the Ents are doing. They're just sort of not doing much. Oh, now they're coming. Yeah, they need the Ents to win this battle, that's for sure. If they have any hope at all. Oh. Fighting the Feanoran Lancers. Where's the Dwarfson? The Noldor guards going up against the Galafron. The kinslaying of the elves. I was reading about that in the Silmarillion lately, about the kinslaying and all the how they were cursed for what they did. The Eregion Avengers hammering them down. We're doing quite well actually. And Yents are in. Against the Guardians of Eregion. Look at them. God. Beautiful looking units, aren't they? Jesus. Oh. The Yents are in. Oh. Bang. Kick. Getting 1960s Batman vibes really. The guy's getting beaten around the bush. With the Yents. Although the Silver Guard has charged in there. The Ents are very powerful, like, they will not die anytime soon. I remember quite shortly the Ents you saw was crash the game for everyone. But yeah, looking at how many men have not died, look at them coming in. Oh dear. Yeah, I think it might be it for the Galafron, I think. Oh dear. I don't think they can have the power to beat them, I'm afraid. They're just too damn powerful. And the Mithlond nobles are in. A lot of the Feanoran guys just got murdered actually, but they're not doing too bad. The Ents are going down a bit. Oh dear, what's that? The Gwaithir Rakir Knights are going around for a charge. Sorry, I've just been interrupted there, so I've been told I'm getting lunch, which is nice. Getting some a sandwich, a roll with brie, no, boursin, ham and chutney, which is quite nice. But yeah, that'd be what's my lunch? I don't know what the hell I'm eating afterwards, after this. Yeah. Yeah, the Noldor have been... They've killed 37%, but it just hasn't been enough. And Lothlorien, and with the General of Lothlorien dead as well, that's it. The Noldor have again won this, and I do feel Noldor still are very strongly in a lead for winning this whole tournament, to be honest. But we'll see. It's not about them winning, it's about having fun, and I think I am having fun with this. But yeah, obviously we're going back to campaign, so that'll be fun. It has been fun and enjoyable to see this little testing. Testing the tournament. This little tournament, see how good units are and how good the Noldor are compared to everyone else. I think the High Elves would have been quite a high, stronger for the strong contester for the victory spot had the Noldor not been in the game. The Eregion Smiths are going in. Lothlorien Marsh ones continue to run away from these inventions. Yeah, I'd also run away from that if I was Lothlorien Marsh Warden. Yeah, fuck that. I'm off. Jesus God. The Barrier and Ningerlife, don't think they can rout, can they? Nope. So they will fight to the death. It's the Royal Noldoran Guard, though. What is that? That was no unit of Barrier and Ningerlife. That must be the other one. I found I in two, didn't I? Who's that fighting over there? Are they... Well, they can't be broken either. Explains why he's still alive. Yeah, they got. This will be just them fighting on now to the death. Oh, one left. Fighting bravely. Go on, son. Oh, he's gone. Is the other guy still alive? No, that's it. Oh, the foreign martial ones are still fighting on. Can these guys not rout? No. Oh, they can. They just continue to fight on. Oh god, the knights coming in though. The rangers are coming. Oh dear. Yeah. With that charge there, Lothlorien has lost. Utterly. Oh dear. There you go. And there you have it. Lothlorien is gone. 18, they lost all their number. And the Noldor only lost 500. That's just... Yeah. That's all I need to tell you about how utterly powerful that fucking faction is. But that is all for this video. But I will change the scoreboard. For the Noldor. And there you go. Woodland Realm. They could go either way. I mean, they do have... The Woodland Realm do have some decent archers. Like the Hinny Dower, for example. And the Arid Hero. But I don't know if they're going to win that. And then as for whoever goes up against next, against them, I don't know. But that is all for now. And next episode will be the Varys of Can. Well, 2 episodes left now, actually, yeah. Provided unless one of them takes on absolutely ages, but I shouldn't think so. But we are now closing in on the last 2 episodes, and after that, probably won't be Gondor straight away. There's still a bit of work I need to do, but so that might take a bit of a... It may not happen straight away. There's still stuff I'm waiting for. But Can, Mordor... so yeah, Can and Mordor go up next. Dwarfs, Eredin, and Amroth after that. The Duodane versus Harad. Woodland Realm versus Noldor of Eregion. So you got an Elven unit, the decent Cataphracts and Mordor. Dwarfs, Duodane. Yeah, you got some decent contenders for the final round. But yeah, honourable mention to all the other ones that have been wiped off the field. They're just not done too well at all, I'm afraid. So yeah, Can and Mordor, that'll be an interesting one. See if Mordor can see if they can beat the cavalry or not. They do have great beasts, so that's cool. Ered Luin, Dartmouth, that could go either way again, because the Ered Luin have a heavy infantry, very good infantry, but Dartmouth have a lot of cavalry, a lot of good cavalry. So if they can charge Ered Luin quite a lot, then I think they can win that battle. But we'll see. And then Duodane versus Harad, again, with how powerful the Mumakil was, could go either way, but Duodane, I think, probably will beat them. I think that's a high chance they will. They got Steel Bowman, they got great company, they've got really good units. I think Duodane will win that. The Woodland Realm and Noldor of Eregion. Do you know what? I'll tell you what. Have a quick little nose at the Woodland Realm versus Noldor again. Who knows? I have a quick little nose at what the rosters, what we can have. If I just quickly shut that over there, a minute. And then just jump back into the game again. I'll have a little look at what sort of units they can go up against each other. I know it's just like completely like congenital and it's just a waste of time. But I'm just curious, really. And see what they can do. And I see what sort of units they have versus each other, really. Especially as we're doing the late thing now, not that every single unit in that that's available to them in the game. So yeah. But yeah, so Gondor should come up next, or I may do Endwife straight away after. We'll see how we're doing with time yet, but I don't know yet. But we'll see. Right, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can just go through them all actually. So we'll go through canned. We'll pick up Mordor. Yeah, Ered Luin as well, who is one mark of the best dwarven faction, that's for sure. Darmroth again. Dunedain. Still disappointed with how the Yard 9 did. God, they got absolutely annihilated, didn't they? The Dunedain, Harad, the Woodland Realm, and finally the Noldor of Eregion. So let's have a look at what Can have. So Can obviously saw what we saw before, so a lot of like cataphracts. So that's sort of what we're looking at there. So if I go through, then I'll just pick them all. It doesn't matter. So all that versus Mordor, which would do. Sauron being around might definitely help them out, though. And the last two can be Maulers and the Faerun Mercs. So that versus Canned could go either way. Depends how good the cavalry get their charges off. If they can get the good charges off, they could easily take out Mordor. But again, Great Beast and Temple Knights and Olokai could really help Mordor out a lot. And the next one then is Ered Luin versus, again, Mordor versus Canned. You see that fight quite a lot, to be fair, if Canned to go against Mordor and choose the Blue Wizard. So you see that quite a lot. However, Ered Luin versus Doamroth, that is a very uncommon matchup, really. Ered Luin rarely ever make it that far south, and Doamroth don't ever make it that far north in the game. So, yeah, interesting decision, really. So, let's have a look at what Ered Luin can farm compared to what, obviously, the others can have. Tumenza Nobles being their bodyguard. Again, a lot of heavy infantry, a lot of Azrael's Tomb Protectors. It just depends really how many charges they can get off, because they can get a lot of charges. And these two will probably just go with the Honor Guard because they got pikes and the cameras are going to be bad. So that versus Darmroth could be quite interesting. Again, it depends on their cavalry. We'll just quickly go through it. Yeah, that could be interesting. Their infantry, again, is quite good. But the cavalry, I think, will give Darmroth the edge. But again, it could go either way. It could really go either way. As for the Dunedain versus Harad, this could be an interesting one. We'll probably have the Grey Company as the bodyguard. Again, Arthane Knights as well. That's also a very good unit as well. Some of the Hobbits might let them down a bit. But again, still think they're pretty good. But I think I might do, because just to make it a bit... I can take out the Lumbermen and the Watch Sheriffs. They throw stones, but again, their stats are going to be so minor in comparison to what anything else they can raise. But that, against Harad, could be quite interesting. Again, the archers are good. And the Band of Brass, we have a bit more archers. Cardland Sentinel's quite cool. Not to worry about Horrendor Mercenaries for Dunedain much. Not really bothered about that, unless particularly. Are they better than the Dunedain Wardens? They're not. So, no. As for Harad, though, as we saw recently to today, obviously, they're quite the threat. Picking them because they're better. So, yeah, good giveaway. Again, I think the Dunedain will shine in their archers a lot more than their infantry, I think. But again, the Mumakil will see where the Mumakil targets, I suppose, and that will decide the fate. So Woodland Realm, the Tawara Rhino, very good archers. Wooden Sentinels was very good. Elven King Bowguard, very good. Henny Dower, Missile of 12. Arid Hirith, again, very high. So yeah, it will go either way, I think. I do still think the Noldor will have the edge in this tournament, and I'm afraid that is I feel that is the way of things. I'm afraid. We'll go for the best units. It gives them any hope in hell against the against the bloody the Noldor. Again, just so powerful. I don't need to go through that unit again. The roster again. You've seen what you've seen. Again, very powerful. So the Woodland Realm, it could go either way. I guess it could go either way. I kind of almost root for the Woodland Realm to win, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Because the Noldor, if we look at their units, Royal Sentinels have Missile of 11, which is nearly higher than Hini Dower. The Hinner and Marshal Wardens have Missile of 8. Noldor Archers Missile of 10. Gilgalad's Company Missile of 13. Which is Stormguard Missile 10. The Hini Dower are better ones, but the problem is the Hini Dower I don't think are going to compete with them. And again, the infantry that the Noldor have are just so superior. Noldor Guard, defense of 40. Moonguard, attack 16, defense 36. 8 of 27. Like, that is just mega stats that I just do not think the Woodland Realm can compete against that, I'm afraid. Again, with the addition of the Sons of the Fallen mercenaries, again, that's also another thing that I just do not think they can contend against. And the Rakir Knights, again, God, Jesus. That puts Diamroth's, gives Diamroth Swan Knights some competition, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this will end, really. I really am. As we close in the last episode, so the last episode will be... just like loading up tabs, it's fine. So the last episode will be Can Mordor. Again, it could be interesting. Erelune versus Diamroth. The fighter will go up against... Well, whoever wins that lot go up against each other. And... yeah, it could be so interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, we have 4 battles. The quarterfinals, we'll tick them off, and then we'll move on to the semi-finals, and then obviously finals, which will be one big last episode because I don't need to. Which could be longer, could be shorter, depends how long each battle goes on for. I might lengthen out the finals to make it bigger, a bit of a big one. But we shall see. Yeah. So yeah, that's all really. I don't really have anything else to say apart from that. This video is over. But yeah, I've had a great time. I'm looking forward to again with the final 2 episodes now, which I probably will record this week. We'll say this week, the weekend that I'm off. I'm gonna record all that, and Monday. So that'll be done. I'm gonna record all of this. So those 2 will be the next episode, and the final episode will be these 3 battles here, which will be very exciting. Which I'm looking forward to finishing. I'll probably finish this off tomorrow. I'll make a bit of a concerted effort to get through this. But that is all for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys are all thoroughly looking forward to the Gondor campaign. Oh, sorry, I will show you actually why I'm here. Is the thumbnail for the Gondor campaign that I have finished making this day. I was going to do the Patching campaign, never did, but there it is. That's the I'll show you that in a second. But there's what was the other thing I wanted to show you before I jumped into that? Oh yes, I'm doing an Elder Scrolls Total War hot seat vote, which you've already seen by now. But that is, of course, coming soon for the Discord. And then there it is. The Kingdom of Gondor. Looking smashing. Now, I have noticed that Ogleman did the same sort of thumbnail artwork after I'd made it. So I was like, I'm not going to remake it because some other YouTubers already done it. So I don't really care. But this is, I think, a really good book interpretation of Minas Tirith. You've got the big tower there, Tower of Felion. It's hard to describe what it is, but the thing that sticks out up there. The black walls that go around Minas Tirith, because they weren't all white, that just didn't happen. They were black, and the white would be at the very top. Gandalf on his way to Minas Tirith with Hobbit, with obviously Pippin. And of course the Gondor War symbol, which was granted to me by Swan and the developers, who are keen for me to start the Gondor War with their submod, of course, because obviously it will give a lot of attention to their submod, and which of course I'm quite looking forward to. So they gave me the Gondor War symbol, which I've used as part of the thumbnail. This will probably change, similar to I did with the Reunited Kingdom. I don't know, I could keep it as a Gondor thumbnail for the whole series, really, and then just Reunited Kingdom might change it, I don't know, we'll see. But yes, the Kingdom of Gondor, which I'm thoroughly looking forward to, hopefully might start when I finish this series, or it might possibly come a little bit later on afterwards, but we'll see. So there we go. But that's the Gondor thumbnail. Do I have anyone else to show you? I haven't made the Athelmore one yet, so I don't have that to show you. So, no. Alright, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and farewell.